Welcome to What's Now, a show where we find out what's trending. We check in with recent research, find fabulous products, and much more. I'm your host, Christine Napier, and this episode we're going to focus on your health, also business topics, and a fun new show that you want to make sure you don't miss out on. Up first, though, Amazon has their web services that are helping small businesses. Had a great conversation recently about this and found out some important information for entrepreneurs. Let's take a look.
What would your startup business do with $125,000? Well, according to Crunchbase, less than 3% of venture capital raised since 2015 has gone to Black or Latino founders. It's a disparity facing women and LGBTQIA plus leaders as well. But there is a new program aimed at helping startups led by these underrepresented founders. Joining us with details is LaDavia Drain, Director of Diversity, Equity, and Inclusion for Amazon Web Services. LaDavia, thanks for being here.
Thanks so much for having me.
So tell me about what AWS is announcing.
So today, AWS is announcing the launch of our Impact Accelerator program, which is an 8-week program that's aimed at helping to support Black, Latinx, LGBTQ plus, and women founders. We're infusing $30 million into this program over the next 3 years.
Tell me why this program is so important to Amazon.
So this program is important. I'll tell you, it's important now, but being able to support and help our founders and our startups has always been something that we've been committed to. We're now, really focusing in on leveling the playing field, which is something that is just so important, considering the stats that you shared a little bit earlier.
And why do you think finding a startup is such an attractive idea?
Yeah, I'll tell you, entrepreneurship is just exciting, right? You have folks that have been isolated, who've been home, dreaming big and thinking big. And so they have these great ideas. And there's a lot of folks that need the funding. They need the support. They need, the type of access that we want to give. And so that makes me excited about the opportunity. And I can just imagine how many entrepreneurs are just, really ready to go and could use this support.
What do you hope startups will gain from the program?
So I'll tell you, number one is cash. And so we're looking to put $125,000 into the coffers of startups, and then also $100,000 in AWS credits that they'll be able to use in order to level up their technology or get into technology that maybe they haven't had access to in the past. This is technology that some of the largest companies have access to. They'll have networking. We know that networks are really important. And we also know that folks that experience these funding gaps don't necessarily have access to these networks, to training, having access to curriculum. That's going to be curriculum both during the 8-week program, but also after the 8-week program. They'll also have access to Amazon Teams. So for instance, if you're looking to start a music app program or a music app business, then you'll have access to our Amazon music team. And so just really exciting in order to, wrap these resources around these founders and their startups so that they can thrive and grow and be successful.
And what can startups do to be a part of it?
So number one, of course, you got to go on our website and apply. And I'll give you that website. But before I go there, let me just talk to you a little bit about the criteria. We're looking for startups that are less than 10 years old. We're looking for startups that are based in the US, can operate in other places, but need you to be based here. Looking for startups that are already running on some type of tech-enabled solution. And as long as you meet that criteria, again, go on our website and go ahead and apply. And if this program for some reason doesn't work for you or doesn't work out for you, then you could also look at our other programs on the website, programs like Activate that's provided since 2013, $2 billion in funding to hundreds of thousands of founders. So I'll go ahead and give you that website if you're ready for it.
We are, yes, thank you.
So the website is aws.amazon.com/startups/accelerators.
Well, thank you so much, LaDavia Drain, for joining us today. Really appreciate this important information about Amazon Web Services and how you are helping startups and more. Thanks for your time.
Thanks so much for having us.